how to hold your pencil, how to whether is it going to be darker where you have to put more pressure to it. As for today, I want to do what we call introduction to freehand sketching. Freehand sketching meaning that we're not going to use any eraser, we're not going to use any ruler, we just need a paper and a pencil. So today I'm going to teach you to do a very simple sketch where everybody can do it, because each of you have different preference when you do sketching. Some like drawing cars, some like drawing trees, some like drawing flowers, some like drawing bugs. So it depends on individual. Okay, but as for today, I want to teach you to do a very simple composition, a simple sketch, where we're going to implement which are all the things that we have learned last week. Okay, everybody have a piece of paper, right? Plain paper.
Yes.
Okay, plain paper A4. What I did is that I have one plain paper A4 here. Let me adjust a bit the camera so that we can know. So, okay. Let me just put the camera. All right. Now, make sure it's on your horizontal part, which means that this angle to yourself. Can you see? Yeah, the paper. Now, this is portrait. This is landscape mode. So same also, if you're holding a camera, sometimes you're holding in a landscape whereby you can capture more, or sometimes you do a portrait if you want to take like a portrait or face picture or selfie. Normally people use in portrait. So today we're gonna use this direction, what we call a landscape direction. Okay, today everybody have pencil now ready, yeah? Okay. From last week, see how I'm holding my pencil. Basically, I'm holding it a bit firm. Don't have to press it strong. Just relax your hand, basically. So what I need you to do today, we're gonna draw things are common that we see every day, which are the trees. We're gonna do some landscaping. We're gonna do some small house, basically, underneath the trees. Okay. Now, from the pencil, I want you to divide into, you do a vertical line at the center. Can you see? I do vertical line to the center. And from the center, this center here, one horizontal line. Okay? Did you manage? Everybody's okay, yeah?
Yeah.
So you have one line vertical from the center and another line horizontal from the other center here, horizontal. Okay, this is considered as your guideline. So you divide your paper into 4 portions. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4, yeah? You don't have to use eraser. It's okay. If the line is not straight, also that's fine. It's just a sketch. Okay? Everybody okay, yeah? Now, next, what I need you to do basically is to draw an ellipse. You know, right? Ellipse? Okay. First, below this line, center here, below, which is towards yourself, do one ellipse like that. Let me zoom a bit. Like that. Can you see? I did one ellipse here. Ellipse shape. Okay.
Pardon,
And then
pardon.
you can,
You drew a circle around.
yeah,
What?
below the line, you have one horizontal line and one vertical line in the middle, right? So
Okay,
below
yeah.
the middle portion, you just do not a circle, it's just like in an ellipse. No, ellipse,
Okay.
sorry, it's ellipse shape.
Got it.
Yeah, it's like a elongated circle. One here, and then you give it one here, slightly above, more or less the same size of this shape, same size, and then maybe a circle here on this side. Okay, and then another big circle here. One ellipse here, and then one big circle here. Doesn't matter if it is intersect with the rest of other shape. Can you see? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About we have 1, 2, 3 like an elongated circle shape, and then you have a circular maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me hold on here. Let me adjust the camera that you can see it. Can you see it? Okay, good. So make sure that all of this is in the middle of your paper, yeah? This is a very simple, what we're doing now, basically we're doing a guideline for us to draw the trees. So this is one the easiest and the most efficient way for you to draw a tree. Very easy. Because later on, once you get used to it, you can draw any trees that you like. Okay? Okay, good. So you have how many circles there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 circles, right?
6.
Okay, that's good. Good. Let me check. Omar, Kausar?
Yeah, I'm showing mine right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, good. Okay, good, Kausar. Yasmin, good. Eliza? Okay, that's good also.
I'll show mine now.
Yeah.
1 second. Just.
Can't see your paper. I can see you, but I cannot see your paper. Okay, great. So, okay, now you make sure that, okay, I showed to you mine. So it's going to be something like this, right? So you can see that, yeah, this below portion, you have some gap here because we're going to draw the tree trunk here. We're going to draw a house here. So all the circular or elongated circle are all above. This is going to become all the area for the leaf of the trees. Okay, everybody understand? Okay, now next stage, you already, as you can see, you already have one vertical line here, right? In the middle, right? Now, what I need you to do now is maybe you have some gap here, make a point here as a line point here. And then you need to sketch the tree trunk like this. A very sketchy one. Can you see? Like that. And then you have one branch here, second branch, third branch, fourth branch. So you have 4 branches. Okay. Okay. Next, there is. Can you you can see now between this circle and this circle in the middle, you have some gap here. So what we're going to do basically, we're going to fill a gap here with slightly smaller tree trunk, and then maybe 2 branch here and 2 branch here. Okay, you want to edit? Two branch here and 2 branch here. So basically you use your vertical line in the middle as your guideline, and then do a smaller, slightly smaller than the below portion here. So you have a smaller with 2 branches here in the middle. This is for to connect this circle and this circle. Okay, all good? That's good, Yasmin. So, Koma, you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay. We go on the next stage. Next stage, you've done the base of the tree here, the big tree trunk here. There's one in the middle, slightly smaller. Now you can see that you have one circle here and another circle here, which means that you need to have a smaller branch here. This side, maybe you can put smaller tree branch here. You see? Just a sketch one, right? Just a line sketch, like that, like that. Can you do it? So now on the middle part, you have 1, 2, 3, 3 areas that you have a slightly smaller trunk, and then you have this one have 3 branches. The one in the middle have 2 branches. The other one also have 2 branches, slightly smaller than the one in the middle. Okay. Now, okay, that's good. Good, Yasmin, good, good, yeah. Nicely done, Omar, nicely done. Okay. Soon it will be developed, become a nice tree. Okay. I hope the rest also doing the same. Yeah. Eliza? So you have 1, 2, 3 here. Now you can, as you can see, you have 2 more circles. One is the bigger one here, and there's another one which is on this side. So on this side, basically, you can do from this, the top of this circle, you can do another small branch here. And then maybe above this, here maybe, here maybe 2 more branches like that. Okay. So branch here and branch here. So it's done. While you're doing this, always put in your mind that the direction of the sun is on this direction, on from your left, top left, 45-degree down. So the sun always coming from this side. So meaning that when we're gonna start doing the tonality or doing more detailed work for the trees, all of this area which are facing the sunlight gonna have a slightly very light shading, and the one at the back gonna be a darker shading. Okay, understand? So everybody got it? Everybody finished? So this we consider like a base drawing, base sketching for you to develop further, to go into more detail. But it's going to be a sketchy detail. It's not going to be like a detailed detail, it's a sketchy one. Okay. So everybody's okay? Okay, next. Okay, we continue. Now, we know that now the light is coming from this direction, right? This direction. So you can see, you can take the circle, the one below. See what I'm doing now, the one below. I can start doing like this, just to get the shape of the tree, shape of the leaf, sorry, on this direction. We know that this part basically is going to be darker, and this part is going to be lighter. So the darker part, we're going to start doing the shading now. I'm starting from below first, from this portion here.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. See what I did basically? Try to put some, whichever direction you can choose basically. It doesn't have to be in one direction. You can use a different direction. You can crisscross it, make it slightly darker also, it's not a problem. But only this portion here only. So all these leaves, they're gonna overlap on each other basically, yeah. It depends on what tree that you're gonna sketch. The one that I did basically just like a normal tree, but I mix my sketch. See what I did? Okay. So you can start from the circle basically, along the boundary of the circle, you can start creating some sort of free form or organic shape. Yeah. Free form shape using your guideline of the circle. So it's not going to become anymore the circle, so it become more like a leaf area. So at the same time, make sure you do the sketching, your tonality on this direction, on this side. So I'm start doing now on my drawing basically. You can see. So also at the branch also, you can make it darker. Because the branch normally it has some shadow from the trees, from the leaf. So this area is going to be a bit darker. See what I did now. And bear in your mind that on the left hand side, left top going to be your sunlight. So whichever that facing that is going to be lighter. So I start developing my shape of the leaf. Very simple. You just can scribble around like that. You can scribble around also like that. It become, it will look messy, but once you start doing the shading, it become much better and better. So don't worry. Okay, my first face done now, more or less. Okay, what about yours? So you can see what I did now. The light directions on this side, this area, this area, this area, this area is going to be light. Good, that's good, Liza. You're doing bonsai now, basically. But that's good. Okay. Nicely, Omar. Yes. Good, Yasmin. Yeah. You know, you don't have to be worried about the shape of the leaf, because as you know, when the tree grows, the branch will go in any directions. So meaning that doesn't matter if it's overlap on each other. So what I did now, I make it all the leaf, they are overlap on each other. Now, the next stage that you need to do, basically, while you're doing this one, you can keep doing the shading. Now, bear in your mind also, the area at the back need to be dark. But once it's grow, or once you go towards the sun, you put a light shade. So what I did, you can see in the middle, very light tonality.
Yeah.
Same also on this side.
Sorry, it logged me out.
Yeah, very light scribble basically, and then you can make it. The light scribble also can encroach into your darker scribble, so it doesn't matter. So you make it more solid towards the darker area. Yeah, but once it goes toward the sun direction, it become lighter and lighter. So this is what I did. Put some sketching here. You can. You okay, Yasmin? Okay, good. You can do that. So I know that all of you have done the darker part at this side. So, but in the middle here, the medium tonality, you have to do some scribble also to make it slightly grayish. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing slightly grayish? We're doing this because when we put from the darker area, we have some grayish area. This grayish area actually to cover, because our paper is white color. So when we put some tonality, a light tone, it become a solid. The item will become solid. So which means you don't see the paper, you see the leaf that we're going to draw, or the color of the leaf. So since we only have two colors here, which is black and white.
Is it like this?
Sorry? Yes, yes. Okay, good. Where's your tree trunk? See what I did now? Right, like that. You can see that all these areas darker, and then you have slightly less area here. Okay, let me zoom here. See? So at the back, darker, and then you have some faded area here. Okay. So, okay, I will zoom it a bit. What is it? Okay. Fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. You can see there's a slightly light tonality here, and then a darker tonality on this side. Yeah, I can put some more tonality here. Where is it, Liza? Ah, okay, good. Okay. Now, next, yeah. Next, what we need to do basically is to put, because as you can see in your sketches, your tree trunks are still plain, which means they are still white. So we need to make it more solid. So how to do that? Same principle that we did for the leaf. We're going to put darker on one side. Put a light shading first on this side. On your right side, put a light shading area, basically. Same also on this side. Same for all the branch. One side you can make it slightly darker. And getting lighter and lighter once it's go on to towards the left side. So I did this for all the trunk as well as the branches that we prepared previously. Yeah, where is this? Where is my branches here? It's here, yeah, it's here. Okay. Some of the top branches, maybe you can make it black, so it doesn't matter because it's basically it's under the leaf area, so it become darker because of the shadow of the leaf.
Is it like this?
Yes, good. So you can see also, now while you doing the tone for the tree trunk, right? You can put slightly darker on this side also, and then you can put, because the tree is not a smooth tree, so you have some textures on the tree. You can put a few lines here to make the tree look more rough. Yeah, I put a few lines here, few lines on the tree trunk as well as on the branches to make it more look like a rough tree basically. Yeah, at the same time I still make sure that some of my leaf we have some tonality with dark tone as well as a lighter tone. So when come to the below part, as you can see, the tree is going to be something like this. Okay. Once we finish, I think more or less we've done the sketch for our trees now. Oh, that's nice, Jasmine. Good. Okay. Can you see? So basically, we don't use any eraser. Basically, we just use a pencil, and then either we make it darker or we make it a light tone. So as long as you bear in your mind that one direction is going to be on light area, the other direction is going to be on the dark area. So more or less we've done the sketch for the trees. Now we need to do something below the trees. So normally the trees, what do you find below the trees? Normally we have grass, right? Or the trees, some sort of roots. So normally in sketching below the trees, maybe you can draw a dead trunk here also. Why I did so one. Oh, that's good. Good, Kausar. I did draw one dead trunk here. Later on, you can draw birds also, no problem. Yeah. Now, for the trees, how are we gonna make sure that the trees is sitting on the ground? So normally in sketches, you just need to do some scribble that shows like a grass here. So what I did basically, maybe this portion here slightly taller, and then it become narrower. Yeah. And then few scribble here just to show that there's a sand here. Okay. So now my trees now is sitting on the ground. You have a grass here. Okay. The cat is jumping over Omar now. Okay. That's good, Yasmin. That's good. Yeah. So for the grass, basically, you can do some areas lighter color grass, some others very darker color also, no problem. So it's up to you. What are the shape that you're going to do? What kind of scribble that you want to draw? Doesn't matter. So as long as it indicates some indicative only, just a sketch. Okay. Next, what we're going to do basically is to draw. We need to give some life to this drawing. Not only the trees. We draw one small house, and then we draw mountain at the back, and then we draw a gate or fencing behind the trees. So how are we going to do fencing behind the trees? So very simple. Do one sketches vertical, one here, two here, and then three here, vertical, and then maybe 4 or 5. It doesn't have to be a line. So then you connect all this together with one, like a timber here, one here, and then go behind the tree trunk and then connect to the other stump or column here, and we go another one here, connect another timber here, and then have another timber here. So this timber, you can make it darker color. Okay, you see? You don't have to be precise. It's just a scribble. And so what we did now, behind below the trees, we have some grass, and then we have yeah, good. Oh, you have more fence there. Okay, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fence. So any shape that you like, basically. So but normally when we do some indicative that look like a fence, you have a column here, column, and then we have some timber connected. Maybe some area, maybe you have to. Oh, nicely, Omar. Yeah, good. Maybe this one also, you have a timber here. My timber here is broken already on this side. You can do one broken timber here, so no problem. Yeah, mine is broken already, one here broken. And the rest, okay, the rest only one side. Okay. Now, next, what we need to do now, okay, on this side, see where I circle on this side, we're going to draw, I need you to draw a rectangle as a guideline. Rectangle as a guideline here. Okay. If I zoom a bit, okay, I will zoom it a bit. Okay, see. So what I did now, I draw one rectangle here. Okay. No, this rectangle, because we want to do one small house or small, like a farmhouse. So how are we going to do that? Very easy. Maybe take one small portion of this rectangle, do a 45-degree angle here. Okay, 45-degree angle here. And then for this corner here, do a 45-degree here. And then once this tip and this tip is aligned, you can connect it together, one line here. Connect these two lines. Okay. Now, these two lines, basically, it will become, so you do one direction, 45-degree sketch, So this we create a roof, one portion of the roof of the house. Okay, doesn't have to be straight. You can make it like ridges also, it's okay. And then you can put slightly a light tone to the roof on this side. Okay. Everybody manage? This is a very simple way how to draw a house actually. So from one rectangle, you take one corner here, one point on this line, and then make a 45-degree down to this edge here, meet this line. And then from this tip of this rectangle here, do 45-degree down line, and then connect these two lines together. And then you can put a shade on it. Now, next, what you need to do is to do the roof on the other side. Let me see, Yasmin. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Very nice. What about the rest? So next, what you need to do is to do the other half of the roof. So from, okay, look on this closely, yeah? From the tip of this roof, you do 45-degree on the other direction, which means on this direction. See what I did? 45-degree on this direction, on the other side. You can see that the original rectangular line is here. So from this tip, go to this direction, 45-degree, and then you stop once the tip reach or align with the other half of this side. So from here, you offset it a bit, and then you draw down the wall. Also on this side, you can see, you can draw down one line also down. So, and then at the place where you offset the line, do another 45-degree back. Now you need to put a shade a bit here. Now it become tip of the house. So you can put one window here. One window here. And then you can put maybe a door here. Yeah, and then maybe one window here, one window here. Sketch color. So since this house is still a bit far from the trees, we make some bushes here just to cover this area. Okay, now one side of the house, since the direction of the lights from this side, you can put a light shading on this side for all the wall area, and then maybe slightly from here, and then also for the door, and then for the windows. You can put a darker color for the windows. Window glass here. Window glass here. And then you can see that the grass coming here. We can put some smaller grass, small area here. to make sure that the house is sitting on the ground. Then, yeah, so the roof gonna be like this. With the roof of house, I'm shading a bit. Now, what I gonna do now from the back of this house? Oh, that's nice, Jasmine. Yeah. Now the back from this house, we're gonna draw a line like this, go up a bit behind the trees, and go all the way somewhere around here. So this will become the mountain. Okay, sorry, let me show it to you. Let me zoom out a bit. Okay, so what I did now, behind the building, I draw one line going up like that, go behind the trees, and go all the way somewhere around here. Now, next, what I'm going to do basically is just to put some shading slightly lighter than the grass. Okay, at the back. Slightly lighter than the grass. You can scribble above the grass and above the tree trunks. It's okay as long as when you're holding your pencil, make it the pressure is slightly lighter pressure, and then you can scribble over and over to make it to control the darkness of your sketch basically. So now we did, you can see? Ah, nice. Nice, Yasmin. Yeah, that's good. So you can see now, we have a few elements here. In these sketches, we have trees, we have house, we have grass, we have fence, and we have a small hill at the back. Okay. What about the rest? Can I have a look? So you need to put your initial now. We've done our first sketch, incorporating trees, buildings, and landscape at the back. So I will sign my signature also here, and I'm going to put a date here. Let's see, put it here. So today is 10/07/2021. See what I did? I put my signature here. So after this, you can ask your parent to frame it and hang on the wall. That's going to be your first ever sketch. Okay, let me zoom out a bit to show how the actual drawing is going to look like. Check here. This angle here. See? So, everybody done their part? Can I have a look, basically? So I think what we did today is quite good. Oh, nice, Omar. You have a big hill at the back now. Mountain. Good, Yasmin. Very nice.
I have a big hill at the back because I'm doing from my house is in front of the tree.
Ah, okay. That's good.
And the hill is at the background.
Great. Kausar, yeah, nice. Liza also, very nice. You have a very very strange trees, but very interesting, very nice.
Thank you.
Farah, have you done any sketch? You've been quiet. Okay, I believe that we are coming to the end of today's lesson. Next week we go. I will introduce you a new techniques and not a new skill to incorporate in the perspective or